In the rapidly evolving world of blockchain and digital finance, one factor separates projects that remain speculative from those that can truly integrate with the global financial system: regulation and institutional trust. While many cryptocurrency projects focus primarily on retail markets and rapid innovation, Ripple took a very different path. From the early stages, Ripple concentrated on building a framework that could operate within regulatory systems and meet the strict compliance standards required by banks and financial institutions. This strategic focus not only strengthened its credibility, but also positioned XRP and the XRP ledger in a unique place within the industry. As the crypto market becomes more mature and institutions begin to explore blockchain-based financial infrastructure, Ripple's early commitment to regulation and its relatively limited competition in the institutional market could become one of its most significant long-term advantages. XRP holds a relatively different position compared to most other cryptocurrencies. Most crypto projects mainly focus on retail users, trading, NFTs, or DeFi applications. In contrast, XRP's primary goal is to improve the global financial system, particularly in the areas of cross-border payments and liquidity management. XRP was designed to provide fast, low-cost, and highly scalable transactions. Because of these features, many analysts believe that banks and financial institutions could potentially use this technology in the future for international payments. Within this ecosystem, Ripple plays an important role by developing solutions for banks and payment providers. The objective of these solutions is to make money transfers between banks in different countries faster, more efficient, and less expensive. In the traditional banking system, cross-border transfers are often slow and costly because they involve multiple intermediaries. By using a digital asset like XRP as a bridge currency, one currency can be quickly converted into another, making global payments more efficient. For this reason, some analysts believe that if financial institutions adopt blockchain technology on a large scale, XRP could become an important liquidity asset in the future financial infrastructure. The XRP ledger has an architecture that is quite different from most traditional blockchain systems. Most blockchains, such as Ethereum, are designed so that developers can build smart contracts and a wide range of applications on top of them. While this approach provides flexibility, it can also increase complexity and introduce additional security risks. In contrast, the XRP ledger was designed from the beginning with financial transactions and payment systems in mind. Its primary objective is to ensure that payments are processed in a fast, secure, and reliable manner. Many important financial features in the XRP ledger are built directly into the core protocol. This means the system does not rely heavily on additional layers or complicated smart contracts. As a result, the network remains more stable, secure, and efficient. Another key difference is that the XRP ledger does not use the traditional mining mechanism that many blockchains rely on. Instead, it operates through a consensus mechanism where independent validators verify transactions. Because of this system, transactions can be settled very quickly while also consuming much less energy. Due to this specialized architecture, the XRP ledger is often considered suitable for enterprise-level financial applications, particularly in areas such as global payments and liquidity transfers. Today, most blockchain projects, such as Ethereum, primarily focus on smart contracts. Smart contracts allow developers to create decentralized applications, dApps, DeFi platforms, NFTs, and many other digital services. Because of this, the smart contract ecosystem has experienced a large amount of development and innovation. However, this approach also has a drawback. The competition in this space has become extremely intense. After Ethereum, many other blockchains started following the same model, where each platform tries to attract developers and encourage them to build more applications. As a result, many projects in the market now offer very similar services. In contrast, the XRP ledger chose a different strategy instead of directly competing in the smart contract race. Rather than trying to support every possible type of application, the XRP ledger focuses mainly on improving financial infrastructure and payment efficiency. Because of this strategy, the XRP ledger holds a unique position in the blockchain industry. It operates in a different direction compared to platforms that depend primarily on smart contract ecosystems. Instead of being a general-purpose development platform, The XRP ledger concentrates on solving a specific problem, enabling fast and efficient global payments. From the beginning, XRP has mainly focused on banking and financial applications. When blockchain technology was developing, most projects focused on retail innovations such as decentralized applications, NFTs, gaming, and speculative trading. In contrast, the XRP ecosystem concentrated its strategy specifically on improving financial infrastructure. The core network of this ecosystem, the XRP ledger, was designed to provide fast settlement, low transaction costs, and high scalability. These features are extremely important for financial institutions, especially when it comes to international payments and liquidity transfers. In the traditional financial system, cross-border payments are often slow, expensive, and complex. Banks usually have to rely on multiple intermediaries and correspondent banking networks, which increases both the time and cost required to complete a transaction. Blockchain technology, and particularly digital assets like XRP, have the potential to simplify and improve this process. For this reason, Ripple has also developed its technology and partnerships with the needs of banks, payment providers, and financial institutions in mind. If financial institutions adopt blockchain-based payment systems in the future, technology like XRP could become an important part of the global financial infrastructure. Ripple has focused on banks and financial institutions from the very beginning. While many cryptocurrency projects targeted retail investors and traders, Ripple built its products specifically for the needs of banks, payment providers, and global financial networks. The company aimed to improve how institutions move money across borders by providing faster and more efficient payment solutions. By targeting institutional clients early, Ripple positioned its technology to potentially become part of the global financial infrastructure rather than just a retail-focused crypto project. One of Ripple's key strategies was to build long-term relationships with financial institutions, even before they were ready to fully adopt cryptocurrency. Many banks were initially hesitant to use blockchain technology due to regulatory uncertainty and technological concerns. Instead of ignoring these institutions, Ripple continued to work with them by providing payment solutions and financial tools that could help them immediately. This approach allowed Ripple to maintain strong partnerships and understand institutional needs, making it easier for those institutions to adopt blockchain solutions in the future. Another important factor in Ripple's strategy is its strong focus on regulation and compliance. Financial institutions cannot easily adopt new technologies unless they meet strict regulatory standards. Because of this, Ripple worked early on to obtain licenses, approvals, and regulatory clarity in multiple regions. This proactive approach helps build trust with banks, governments, and payment companies. By aligning its technology with regulatory frameworks, Ripple has positioned itself as a more institution-friendly blockchain solution. In the broader crypto industry, many projects compete for attention in the retail market, focusing on trading platforms, NFTs, or decentralized applications. However, the number of projects specifically targeting institutional financial infrastructure is much smaller. Because XRP and the XRP ledger are designed primarily for financial institutions and global payment systems, they occupy a relatively unique position in the market. This reduced competition in the institutional space is one reason why some analysts believe XRP could play an important role in the future of global finance.